Welcome to Think Together's 2024 Lights On Afterschool celebration. We are excited to have you tune in as we encourage our bright students to think it, dream it, and go for greatness, while also shining a light on the impact of after-school programs. This annual event is hosted by the National After-School Alliance and is celebrated across the nation alongside other after-school programs to advocate for keeping the lights on after school. Think Together is elated to have a space to celebrate the power of after school. Hello, I am Marin Figueroa, Director of Family and Community Engagement for Think Together. Since Think Together was founded 27 years ago, we have worked hard to ensure students all over California are being introduced to expanded learning opportunities that set them on a path toward success and achievement. Think Together supports the youngest learners through our early learning programs that caters to students from 0 to 5 years old and prepares them for their academic journey. We also have our School Improvement Division, or RINDA Education, that guides school leaders to ensure college and career readiness for students. Our expanded learning programs, which include non-instructional breaks in summer, spring, and winter, are curated and aligned to wrap around a student's traditional school day. Think Together changes the odds for kids by partnering with schools to excel students to reach the impossible and strive for the extraordinary.
One of the enormous assets that expanded learning programs and relationships bring to young people is that it's not just about delivering content. It's about building skills and exposing kids to people and places and opportunities that they would not otherwise have access to or be exposed to. And I think that's the kind of learning and opportunity that kids most need across the board.
The extra funding that's come in has really expanded what we can offer to our students far outside of what we can do as a regular school site with the enrichment activities. And so they have got so many things coming in for our students that are engaging to them. So our kids are learning how to cook. They're outside playing sports.
What Think Together does for our community, provide opportunities. It's just transformational.
I like how you can make so many new friends and there's clubs and everything. I think that's really fun.
Expanded learning programs are uniquely situated to provide that exposure to step in and provide a lot of the solutions that are grounded in the strengths that this field has around connecting with kids in different ways.
Merely just exposing them to what's out there, our students, I feel like, are getting ahead of the game in a sense by having the opportunity to explore things like that.
Being able to have resources and things to help us better ourselves in whatever field we are willing to take in the future. I'm just very thankful that we're able to get that opportunity.
A lot of families rely on Think Together and after-school programs, not only to just support the student while they're still at work, but also there's a lot of needs that are being met academically, social, emotionally, and a lot of enrichment opportunities for them.
Whether it's for field trips or summer camps or internships or bringing folks in, that has so much value.
The impact that it has throughout our community is that parents know that their students are somewhere safe. They know that this program is available to them, and we're a resource that they can use.
Notice that ever since we've had the EMOT funding, that there's been a lot of communication from all levels. I think that makes a huge difference. We want our legislators to come out and see, these are the schools that you support, come and see us. With the expansion of expanded learning programs, now we have a full day, full year model, so you can actually meet the needs of working families. They've done so many different things that most of our students normally wouldn't have access to, and that itself has inspired students. The fact that we can do that as a school site in conjunction with Think Together, it just provides our community with such a great opportunity to keep them engaged in school.
The research is very, very clear. kids who consistently come to the expanded learning program come to school more often. It's definitive.
If schools and community-based organizations and schools and expanded learning providers were working together, you could really build back that connectedness and engagement both in the school day and outside of the school.
Achieving student college and career readiness is something Think Together aims to accomplish for students across California. That is why we have partnered with AVID, Advancement via Individual Determination, to bring innovative strategies at site level that prepare students for higher education and any goal they wish to pursue. Think Together's partnership with AVID is the first of its kind, as we are the first and only expanded learning program AVID has partnered with to implement their strategies into the after-school realm. AVID typically operates in classrooms during regular school hours. We work diligently with AVID to train our staff on how to implement the AVID strategies and methods, which include grade monitoring, organizational tips, and developing note-taking skills. Think Together has expanded AVID's curriculum into 60 of our middle school and high school sites, and we plan to expand further into our elementary school sites. Through the partnership, Think Together students are becoming college and career ready.
AVID has been a pioneer in education for many years. They have a track record that shows it, and we know how effective they are in the regular school day. Now we get an opportunity with Think Together to really push those tools and skills and resources into the expanded learning space, and with that continuing to change the odds for kids.
Think Together is the first expanded learning program that AVID has partnered with. We began to realize our missions are just completely aligned.
Students that need the help are often the most resistant to ask for help, and so what we're able to do at AVID is provide the tools, resources, strategies, and support for students to get what they need to be as successful as possible.
Last year and this year, we are having a big, huge interest in program, specifically for a homework component, because parents work all day, so they don't have the time. So being here gives them that opportunity to get it done.
And one of our biggest challenges, of course, is that during the school day, it's school. We don't want students to have to feel like they're just going through, and Think Together's been clear about this as well, just more school.
It gives it the full alignment so that the kids, it's not program and school, it's all one big Sierra Vista Middle School.
AVID is providing us with a very robust framework. Just to provide some examples, the Wicker strategies, the college and career readiness framework that AVID has is very, very expansive, and so we're being able to implement that in our spaces. They have a track record. Everything is research-based.
Socializing with other people was a challenge for me. Now that I'm working in groups, I'm getting more confidence to present stuff in class.
My grades have improved. The methods that have changed from last year are better. I stay here to do more homework, to get more time to do it.
Think Together's mission is to change odds for students. AVID's mission is to provide opportunities for students so that they are successful in college, career, and life. You can see easily how well these two mission statements fit together.
The biggest positive change I see in the students is they're coming every day. You know, we did struggle with absences, and now they want to be here, and when they want to be here, it's because we're making a difference in what they're doing. They see the work we put in, and they know that we're able to help them, and for them to want to come every day makes it all worthwhile.
Not only is Think Together preparing students for college and career paths, but we're also implementing a high-dosage tutoring format that takes an in-depth approach to the way our students are learning to read and do math. Unlike traditional tutoring, Think Together's high-dosage tutoring supports students in a 3-to-1 tutor-to-student ratio for half an hour, 3 times a week each session for each subject. Think Together's high-dosage tutors deliver those 30 minutes of tutoring to English Language Arts, ELA, and math. They collaborate and share student growth weekly with teachers, counselors, and principals. We've collaborated with 3 curriculum partners, Zearn, an online math support platform, Reading with Relevance, and SIPS, which supports foundational reading. Data we've collected from students and the high-dosage tutoring programs indicates that Think Together has an overall 94% and above satisfaction rates in schoolwork support, student willingness to participate in the program, and students feeling safe and cared for by their tutors. Let's hear from our staff, students, and partners the impact of this collaboration.
So I want everyone to write a sentence with bowling first, please.
The High Dosage Tutoring Program is a support program we provide for students. During the High Dosage Tutoring Program, tutors are conducting SIPS for ELA support and Zearn for math support.
SIPS is a mastery-based small group reading intervention program that can be accelerative to help with those students that are falling. And so what SIPS does is it unapologetically is laser focused on teaching those word recognition skills that we know students need in order to lift the words off the page.
The important factor about the High Dosage Tutoring Program is that it is a small ratio program. So it allows our tutors to be more intentional with how they are delivering support, and also allows our students to get that more chance of one-on-one support and aid from their tutors. It is very hands-on and very direct with the way we are providing the support for our students. We take test scores that are given to us by the district, and we have a great starting point of identifying what does the student need and how can we provide it. With our tutors getting that constant training from our trainers, they are able to confidently come into the program to give them this impactful support.
Zearn is our math program. It's done all online, so the data is really easy to track. It's like a video game for kids with math problems, so they really enjoy that. When it comes to any of the Zearn, the ReadWorks, the SIPs, our goal is to get them to their level and then advance them on so they can be successful.
3 years ago, our scores reflected 17.6% proficient in our math scores. Last year, we moved up to 21% of proficient, and now we are at 44.4% proficient of our students in math. And it is remarkable. Having a laser focus on an initiative has made all of the difference in the world. Alongside partnerships like High Dosage and Think Together, we're able to move the needle. With the ELOP funding, that was something where with our educator partners, we came together. What is the greatest need? Like, what is really the greatest need for our students? And it was academic achievement.
Can all of you write understand on your whiteboard, please?
Every day I hear it from the parents themselves, what an impact Think Together is bringing into the community with our partners, our school principals, our counselors, just how thankful they are that we are branching out and providing this extra support with the High Dosage Tutoring Program.
How incredible to see students achieving academic success with Think Together's curriculum partnerships. But the fun learning also continues outside the classroom with our newly innovative Enrichment accelerators. This past summer, Think Together launched enrichment programs that introduce sports, STEM skills, and the arts in dynamic ways. We partnered with organizations like Street Soccer USA and Arts and Learning Conservatory to introduce students to exciting new experiences that are not always available to underserved communities. Street Soccer USA brought in expert coaches to teach students the ins and outs of soccer, and Arts and Learning Conservatory opened students up to the world of theater and the technical side of it. It was an all-around success as students met their goals and shined in the spotlight.
Enrichment accelerators are one of Think Together's newest innovations. together coming up with something beautiful that supports our kids.
Skill development, teamwork, and basically just giving them the best soccer programming we can.
They get to put on theater performances, or they get to do a dance production.
It's very fun, exciting to do. This is another way of dancing, and it's also embracing other cultures. These kids, I think, found a passion today and have discovered something that they might do for the rest of their lives.
It truly takes a village to change the odds for kids. That is why at Think Together, we are trailblazing advocates for shining a light on the crucial support after-school programs provide students, families, and communities. To keep after-school programs running, it's important to promote and petition with our state and national legislator elected officials for continued support. Legislative action is a vital part of forming a strong unit towards securing funding for after-school programs and ensuring students and parents get the help they need to prepare their children for future success. As a united front, we can aid students all over California to triumph in their goals. Anyone tuning in has the capability to advocate for keeping the lights on after school. So join the movement and show your support for after-school programs across California and the nation. Call the offices of your local policymakers and community leaders and voice your stance on the importance of providing free, quality after-school care for students. As we continue with our Lights On After-School celebration, I have the pleasure of introducing Think Together founder and CEO, Randy Barth. For over 27 years, he has diligently worked from the ground up to establish foundations for partnerships with school districts, communities, and corporate partners to bring essential after-school programs to neighborhoods across California. Take it away, Randy.
Hello, I'm Randy Barth, founder and CEO of Think Together. California's Governor Gavin Newsom and the State Legislature have successfully agreed upon the 2024-2025 state budget, which not only continues to support expanded learning programs, but also establishes systems to sustain funding levels for years to come, helping to ensure the future of these essential services. We can't thank our state policymakers enough for reaching this agreement, despite there being a statewide deficit. The largest funding stream for expanded learning in California is the Expanded Learning Opportunity Program, or ELOP. It has opened many doors for underserved students across the state to access after-school and summer programs for grades TK through 6th. From academic support and tutoring to arts and sports programs, every student can achieve their greatness through expanded learning programs that wrap around their academic school day. ELOP funding also provides support to parents so they can pursue their careers and increase economic mobility in underserved communities. After-school programs provide a safe place after the regular school hours have ended for students to discover their passions and expand their minds toward a brighter future. That is why we call on all of you watching right now, whether you're an educator, a parent, or a community member, to stay informed on policy changes that directly impact expanded learning programs. Let our elected officials, school districts, and community organizations know about the power of after-school and summer programs and how they can help students prosper. By staying informed and advocating, it creates opportunities and motivates local educational agencies to continue to utilize all funding granted for expanded learning programs. Together, we can create an environment where children can grow academically and learn new skills that can be applied to a variety of topics. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to legislators who are champions for expanded learning. Thank you so much for your continued advocacy.
Today we celebrate the remarkable impact of California's expanded learning programs on students, families, and communities throughout our state. Programs like Think Together provide students with the support, inspiration, and opportunities they need to excel both inside and outside the classroom.
You're giving kids a safe space to be with friends and maybe even do a little homework. And you're providing positive role models for our kids to look up to.
After-school programs also offer critically needed lifeline
for working families, providing children a place to go while their parents are hard at work.
We're breaking down barriers to high-quality, equitable education and championing diversity in our schools, defending underserved and marginalized youth, including LGBTQ+ and immigrant children.
The legislature and the governor saw fit to keep this important program funded.
Many states and districts have invested, and they've done this by increasing evidence-based strategies for academic recovery, like tutoring and summer learning.
These programs are about more than just raising test scores in the name of academic recovery. They're a launch pad for future success. They help students progress through school with confidence and graduate from high school prepared for college, careers, and a lifetime of opportunity.
When I'm with Think Together staff, from senior leadership to the community educators, I feel like I'm with my people. I'm with people who see and know and love kids, and that's the purpose of Think Together. So thank you for all you do. We're part of an amazing opportunity of expanded learning in California with nearly $5 billion. Think Together, you're a big part of it.
I want to encourage everyone who's listening to me and their relatives and friends to remember that November 5th is the date of the election. By now, all registered voters should have received their ballots and have the ability to vote by mail or in person. Additionally, we're still registering voters, and you can also register up until the day of the election and get a provisional ballot. This is your power. This is who you are. This is what's going to strengthen your community by being present and voting and doing what you do every day, which is taking care of us and making sure that our families and children have their needs met at every step of the way. So once again, congratulations for all the work you've done, all the work you plan to do. And don't forget, November 5th is Election Day.
We have reached the end of our Lights On After-School celebration, and Think Together would like to express our gratitude for tuning in and showing your support for after-school programs. We would not be able to do it without your advocacy to change the odds for kids through expanded learning opportunities. Thank you, parents, families, and communities for trusting us to be a part of your students' learning experience. May students continue to aspire for ambitious goals and achieve the extraordinary.
How Think Together made an impact on me is it helped me make new friends and do my work that I could not do at home.
My children have really come out of their shell, and it's made it easier for them to make friends and to learn about subjects that they don't get to necessarily study in class.
My appreciation and gratitude for our Think Together program, who worked tirelessly to bring our students fun and engaging learning activities. Our numbers have increased due to the program that they offer here at Rogers.
It helps support our working families.
That the after-school program helps to keep our babies safe. They offer a lot of programs, after-school programs like Lego building and STEAM activities.
They provided me with mental health guidance and like emotional guidance. They have provided support to the things that I need.
This has helped me expand my leadership opportunities while having the student leadership program.
You have sports, activities, your friends, fun time.
I'm very grateful to have the after-school program because without you guys, it would be hard for me to be the kind that I am for her and to be able to have community in a village to help support my child so she could be the best she could be.